Oh, those things are so gassy. This is going to be a fun night. Hello, 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 figure average man and silly James. How you? You heard that? You weren't supposed to hear that. I'm drinking these, and they're very effervescent. Let's say. So you're gonna. Oh God, I have to be very careful. Oh boy. Hello, everyone. Hello, Ali Ludivinen. I can't say some of your names. I can say most of them. Air Phantom, Steve Baumgartner, Christopher Brace. Oh, Old Man Dirt. That's an easy one. So before any names popped up, I took a sip of this and it's very gassy. So I burped. The first comment was nice burp. Oh, God. I said it's going to be a long night. So it's 9 minutes to 6. I'm not going to start really talking about stuff till 6 o'clock. Boy, it was a fun day today. I was working in the garden. I've been doing a lot of planting. The deer have found my flowers. they trimmed them. Hey, congratulations for making it. Thank you, Lord Green. Whoops, your name disappeared. Lord Green something. It was gone. So watch this. People don't realize when I say I have a lot of stickers. That's a lot of stickers. But watch this, there's more. That's just the tip. Then there's these. I got a lot of stickers. So I'm giving away a lot of stickers. We had the sticker giveaway. That's why we had 20 winners, because I got a lot of stickers. Some of them I go, one of the persons that won, I know, has already won something in the past. His name is God is Great, and he's in the Tokyo area. So those are always fun, shipping things to Tokyo. Thank you, Old Man Dirt. How you doing? I want to wait till, boy, I had an interesting day, and this is fun to talk about. We'll talk about that at 6 o'clock. Oh boy. So I'm going to be live today and live on Sunday. The Sunday is for people that can't make Friday nights. And the reason it's Sunday is because there's people that can't make Saturdays because of religious purposes. Hello, Psyduck. Did you get your cards, Psyduck? You know, I know they shipped them to Australia, so I don't know how long it takes to get to Australia. You probably didn't get your cards yet. Oh, so it was a good day. I did a lot of gardening. I put some mulch down today. I weeded and put mulch down, but like I said, the local deer had found my flowers and said, "These taste good." Well, I would imagine, Sir Psyduck, it takes at least 10 days to get something to Australia. At least 10 days. So we're gonna have a giveaway, and I don't know what it's gonna be yet. I'm having a feeling it's gonna be maybe a graded card for number one, a nice one. We'll see. It depends on. I'm going to a card show on Sunday morning. I'm going to a card show that my son is participating in, and him and his son. So my grandson are both. He has a huge sports card collection, which a lot of it used to be mine. He's not selling my stuff because my stuff is old and really good, and he's selling more modern stuff. But here's the new giveaway. Tonight's giveaway on any video or short of mine, just say 5:15 before this live event is over. 5:15, people. 5:15. And I would say do it on 2 videos in case for some reason, it seems like some entries don't come through on this live. I don't know why. So do it on 2 videos and do it before 8 o'clock Eastern time. So you got 2 hours and 5 minutes. So And don't tell me you entered and it's not there, because if I don't get it, I don't put you in. Oh boy. Wow, there's a lot of green names. What does that mean? A lot of things I still am learning. I still have to know how to put a store together for stuff like this. Or these, but I give these away. So at least this is good. I give these away. Oh, I think probably I'm going to say somewhere between 7 and 10 people already have t-shirts. Oh, they are members. Oh, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Whoops. Oh boy, it's 4 minutes to lift off. So I'm not going to really start to. This is my best part of the day right here. These two. You'll see. I have so much fun doing this. One of YouTube's, I deal with YouTube all the time. And by the way, my son has such a big job. He deals with YouTube in his job. His job is a really enormous. I can't talk about him. I can't talk about my first son, my third son, or my daughter, who's number 4. So 1, 3, and 4. I can't talk about them because I don't want anybody that for some reason doesn't like me contacting their business to complain about them because of me. So I don't ever tell anybody who they work for, where they work. My second son is a real estate agent in Tennessee. He's 6'3", 230 pounds, and he's built like The Rock. He's got muscle upon muscle and tattoo sleeves. And he says when he's in you could put him and 19 other sales or real estate agents in a room, and he's the one that's different than all the rest. They're all driving BMWs, Lexus, and Mercedes. He's driving a Dodge pickup truck with a bullet antenna, a 50 caliber bullet at the bottom of it, and a gun rack on back. And he's got sleeve tattoos, but he's got muscles. He's got real muscles, nice ones. And so it looks good. Nothing worse in my eyes than a guy with a sleeve without any muscles, man. What are you doing? Put the muscles on first, then put the sleeve on. So, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Whew, man. Let's see. My son lives about 30 miles south in a town called Columbia, 30 miles south of Nashville. He's been selling homes for about a year and a half, 2 years. He was considered his first year. Zillow called him their number 1 realtor in Tennessee. He sells a lot of houses because he's different. Who's moving to Tennessee? Think about it. Who's moving there? And if you see my son, you will realize he's one of them. He's got the tattoos, the muscles, the guns. He'll take people out shooting guns. Two women that were lesbians. No big deal. I really don't care about that. I had a gay godfather for one of my kids before having gay friends was the thing to do. But 2 women that were lesbians came to him and said, we want to buy a house. And then he started talking and found out they were big WWF and WWE lovers. So when it was time to close on the house, he had bought a Macho Man Savage outfit and he dressed up as Macho Man. And they took a picture together and it's Macho Man in between these 2 women. And they've referred him to other people. I mean, he's just like kooky like me. So it's pretty cool. So I'll be saying this a couple times during the course of the day. Tonight's live giveaway, just say 5:15 before this live event is over. And I would say it on multiple videos just to make sure I get it. Don't tell me I didn't get it. Okay. So is it at 6 o'clock? I'm gonna start with this first at 6 o'clock, which is pretty cool. So yeah, so I was out gardening, and let me tell you something. The older you get, the harder it is to garden. And the heavier the 40-pound bags. And that's weird because I used to do up till about 5-6 years ago, I used to do curls with, or maybe longer, with 50 pounds in each arm. I mean, I was strong as a younger person. So I needed grandpa shirt. Okay, so I got 2 packages. I have one down below here. which is right here. And it came in with all sorts of stuff that I'm going to add to my, when I have my studio, I'm going to put it in there. And this one came in that somebody's daughter, I won't mention names because I don't know if I'm supposed to or not, decided to do some artwork for me. So they've won stuff from me in the past, but it's pretty cool. I keep it all. You can't imagine all. I keep it all. Trust me. I can't tell you who they all are, but that's because I can't tell you who. You'll see. I'm doing a rip today of a Japanese box. Watch how confused I can be. This looks like Snorlax to me. That looks like Snorlax. And we've got, it looks like a Gengar in there, maybe a Meowth. But I keep everything. That's from Mackenzie, whoever Mackenzie is. So thank you, Mackenzie. I've never met Mackenzie. I've seen the name. I've seen the messages to me. Yeah. So let's do this one more time, and then I'll put this away for a half hour. Okay. The live giveaway today, right here. I should do this at the end because what happens is people come on just to see this and then they're gone. I know that happens because I can see the numbers up here. I can see the numbers up here. And the numbers were at 65 a little while ago. Now they're at 48. That means 17 people are gone already. Okay. I'm going to read the little comments from the people and then my response. Little comments from the people and then my response. This is my favorite part of the day. This is from somebody I have no idea. Now, I see a lot of names over and over and over. So I recognize like Coupon Lover. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I think Mackenzie is Coupon Lover's daughter and she's working on Mimikyu. I just saw a message. So, okay. So, I see a lot of names over and over, like Electric City Deals, Rush Babe Rules, Coupon Lover, Jorge Valenzuela. These are names, Serge Sideduck. I see over and over and over. So I get to know names. This name I've never seen before. Now, if you notice, as my giveaways have gotten so big, I stopped going through the roll call because it's just too big. I can't show you 4,000 names. That'll take 20 minutes. So you just have to go with me that I put your names in there. What can I say? So this person writes, and this again, I've never seen his name before. And then I searched on all my giveaways. His name has not appeared anywhere, ever. Has never been in a giveaway. He writes, your raffles are rigged and never let me enter. I've never seen his name before. And, I don't know Dylan Benham. I don't know Splick. I don't know Sleepy Head Trainer. I don't know if I like you or I don't like you. I don't know. I don't know who you are. Collector Corey. Who's that? I have no idea. So this guy, I have no idea who he is. I'm assuming it's a guy because I don't think women are generally this nasty. Generally, it's guys. But again, to a keyboard, they'll say anything. To my face, this man would have never said peep because I would have towered over him and I would have been twice as wide as him. So here's what he wrote. Your raffles are rigged and never let me enter. So I wrote back to him. I said, you know what? I don't like people like you. Luckily, YouTube gave us creators an eject button. Our complaint department has been dissolved. But don't despair. All prior employees of the complaint department have been transferred to our removal department. And your complaint message has been forwarded to removal for processing. Oh, so then this guy writes, his first part of his name is League. I have, again, name I've never seen. I didn't check on this guy to see if he's ever entered. He writes scammer giveaways. Now, hold on. Pikachu. Just hold on. Be steady. Can you see them all? Okay. This is, hold on, there's more. Then there's these. I hope you can see them and figure out what they are. These stupid handles get in the way. You know, in Jersey, we have to provide our own bags when we go shopping at food stores. What a pain in the butt. So these are the boxes I'm giving away. 10 boxes. And this guy writes, scammer giveaways. And I basically did a copy and paste of the first one, but I'll read it. Luckily, YouTube gave us creators an eject button. Our complaint department has been dissolved, but don't despair. All prior employees of the complaint department have been transferred to our removal department, and your complaint message has been forwarded to removal for processing. So that's, oh, I don't want you to see their names. I don't want to get in trouble because YouTube doesn't want me telling you who these people are. You got to be careful with YouTube. You don't want to say names. So that was pretty cool. Now, just to show you, I'm just going to grab 3. I'll read the dates. May 11th, April 27th, May 5th. Now, basically, I go to the post office every Monday or Tuesday because everybody emails me over the weekend, and then I process it all. And I'll show you what that looks like, too. And then we'll get into ripping. I just want to show you something. This is the sticker giveaway. These are all the people that won. Now, right off the bat, Coupon Lover is the person whose daughter sent me these. Old Man Dirt. I've never met Old Man Dirt. I don't know who he is. Stephanie Medrano. No idea. God is great. I've emailed him. He's in Tokyo. He works for a children's hospital. I just sent him a bunch of cards one time. Just, here you go. Give these to the kids. But I don't know who he is. Of all these people, I do not know one of these people. I've only met maybe about 4 or 5 people that have been in giveaways. You know, I meet people all the time. I'm starting to the point where I walk into a Pokemon store and somebody says, "Oh, hey, Grandpa." People are starting to know who the heck I am, which is really bizarre. So watch this. Watch this. This is from the United States Postal Service. What's the date? 5/11. Okay. I'm going to read them to you. Here's a Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. $8.05 to mail it. Where's my fingers on it? Oh, right there. Right there. And so that means they want a box of some kind. Of course, it cost me $8 to ship it. Here's a letter. I'll just read it. Waco, Texas. Crestview, Florida. East Moline, Illinois. Paris, Kentucky. Australia. What am I sending letters to my Australian friends? Do I have Australian friends? Wait a minute, is my credit card number in there? No, good. Australia wins a lot of stuff. I have a lot of people. This is 5/5. Holmes, Pennsylvania. Look right up here. Right here by my finger. $9.95 to mail something to, and there's a tracking number right there to mail something to Holmes, Pennsylvania. Manistee, Michigan, $10.95. The Valley, Texas, a first class envelope, $3.84. That's a big one. But College Park, Maryland, Cape Coral, Florida, Green Lane, Pennsylvania, Layton, Pennsylvania, Free Soil, Michigan. Free Soil's the name of a town. Meridian, Indiana. Las Vegas, Nevada. Here, look at this one. India. Where's it say that? Oh, it's down. It's down further. India and Australia. I'll show you one more and then I'll stop. This is from April 27th. Saginaw, Michigan, $8.30 package. Edgewater, Texas, $4.47 with tracking. So it was not a little thing. I mean, they're really here. But look at the names. Look around Saginaw, Saugus, Massachusetts, Converse, Texas. I didn't know Converse was in Texas. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Harwich, Massachusetts, St. Petersburg, Florida, Quinton, Oklahoma, Clear Lake, Florida, Oakland, California, Chula Vista, California, Sacramento, I tell people this is my second largest expense is mailing. My first largest is getting all the cards. So when somebody says it's a scam, it really gets me upset because it's costing me quite a bit of money, quite a bit. So yeah. So, but I just love deleting people. You have no idea. And so if somebody enters 5 times in a row, I write to them this way. I say, you obviously didn't read the rules of entering my giveaways. And then I write 1, the number 1. Then on the next one, I do just the number 2, then the number 3, then the number 4, then the number 5. Just, like, what are you doing? And sometimes they write back to me and go, what does this mean? And I said, the rules are you're supposed to enter 1 time and you entered 5 times. And if you enter multiple times, you're out. Now, I don't stick to that 100%, of course, because if I did, we'd start out with 5,000 people and end up with about 150. You'd be surprised how many, the latest thing is people, this is what they say to me. I don't remember if I entered or not. Can you check for me? And I write back, nope, don't check. Why? I never explain why, because I get easily 100 people a day saying that to me. And no, I'm not going to check because I'll be spending the rest of the day because I have everything in, like right now, I have the TCG giveaway. I have 4 files. Number 1, number 2, number 3, and I'm on number 4 right now. I'm putting names in number 4. The reason for that is in case I screw something up. I don't screw up all the names. I just screw up 1/4 of the names. So the TCG giveaway is going to have 4,000 entries, which when I get rid of the duplicates, it's probably going to knock it down to about 3,300. So, and then of course, this is going to be my biggest. There's no doubt about it. This is going to have the most entries. I'm giving away this. This is going to have by far the most entries. This will be my first one over 6,000 entries because everybody's commenting on it. People trying to enter it already. And somebody writes, I entered the Crown Zenith giveaway, ETB giveaway. I said, it didn't start yet. How did you enter it? What are you doing? Oh, if everybody could drop out of the TCG giveaway and let me win. Oh, boy. One more time, and then I'll rip a little. I'm in a ripping mood. Tonight's live giveaway on any video show, I might just say 5:15 before this live event is over. So we'll have a giveaway on, what's today? Today's Thursday. I'm doing Thursday, and I'm sorry, today's Friday. Friday and Sunday. And then, so Monday, the giveaway for the live events will be Monday. So I have to get a drink. If I burp, I'm sorry. So the first thing that happened was before I went live, I took a sip of this, and it's very gassy. And I hit live, and I burped. And the first comment was, nice burp, Gramps. Oh, Lord God. How does this happen? I'll try to be a little more discreet. I asked my sweetie if she'd come on live today. She will not do. One of these days, she will buckle, but not yet. And just in case you don't know, and I've showed you these pictures before, this is me and her when I have a hat on and sunglasses in Disney World in Florida. Now, I'm 6'3" and I'm solid. Here, I'm actually probably 6'3.5". So she's tall. She's almost 6 feet tall. I just never really understood. I was friends with a guy named Stacy Dillard, who was a New York Giant football player for 5 years. I took pictures of him playing football for him and his mom. And he got married. He married his, I can't remember. You have to understand, this is back in the 90s. He married his, he went to the University of Oklahoma. He married a cheerleader. She's 5 feet tall, 100 pounds. He's 6'5", 330 pounds. They had a baby. This now was probably 1995 or 6, somewhere around there. And he asked me to come over his house. He knew I was a good photographer. He asked me to come over his house and take some pictures of his baby for him. And I did. And I gave him all the pictures. Just, here you go. No big, I have really good camera equipment. But think about, she's 5 feet tall, 100 pounds, and he's 6'5", 330. But he's now like an athletic director. He might be retired. He's an athletic director in a high school in Oklahoma. He was such a sweet man. He used to go to the hospital and visit children with cancer and blood diseases. I used to bring them by. I used to bring hockey players and football players by. It was called the Tomorrow's Children's Institute. I'll just tell that story and then we'll do a little rip. Because the reason I'm telling this story, you may have heard it, you may not have heard it. I used to bring people by to visit the Tomorrow's Children's Institute in Hackensack, New Jersey. It was a hospital that was built by a guy named Don Imus, who was a radio personality. Don Imus raised $25 million back then, back in the 80s, maybe the early 90s, to build this hospital. And they built this hospital just for sick children. What a great thing he did. But he got kicked off the air because he said the wrong things at the beginning of wokeness. And he said, "Thank you, land of lost." Here's what he said, and I'll try and be as accurate as possible. And he shouldn't have said it, obviously, but he was watching a Rutgers girls basketball game, and he made a negative comment about the girls. Now, I don't want to repeat the exact comment he made, but he said something like, those are some nasty, he used the H word, hoes, or something like that. And he was fired the next day. He was gone. And it's funny because he built this hospital, and 99% of the people in that hospital are minorities. And he built the hospital without question. He was very magnanimous, but he said the wrong thing. So it's not what you do, it's what you say, which to me, it doesn't make sense. It should be just the opposite. You should be able to say whatever you want to say, as long as you do the right thing. What can I say? So my nose is itching. That means I'm going to rip cards soon. So let's see. Is it time to start the rip? It is. But yeah, the next giveaway, item number 1. This is going to be a hottie. This is going to be my first over 6,000 people entering. Just watch. And I'm going to have boxes that look like this, but are Crown Zenith. I'm going to have Crown Zenith boxes. Probably, I don't know how many there are. Remember, I gave away a big one a couple weeks ago. Is Boobra on here? I can't. A lot of times as I'm talking, I'm looking at myself and the list is over here. So I can't really look at the list. And then, because what happens is when I look at the list, I lose my concentration. Oh, today, where was I? I was in the post office today. And there was a guy in front of me, and I talk to everybody. I'm just, as you see me now, this is how I am all the time. So I'm talking to this guy, and I don't know why, but out of the blue, my age came up, and I said, well, I'm 74 years old. And he said, you're 74? He goes, my dad is 74. My dad's nothing like you. I still walk, I mean, when you're walking with me, if I'm walking I walk with my sweetie, I go at this same speed because remember she had her hip replaced recently. But when I'm going, I'm going. Remember, I was a hockey referee up until probably about 15, 20 years ago. I mean, I was a really good skater. I don't skate anymore because skate blades are really scary to somebody. Somebody who's on these things. You don't want skate blades around these. I'm on blood thinners. So I can't skate anymore because if I get cut by a blade, I won't stop bleeding. Weird things when you get old. So let's start ripping. I have a box here of Mega Brave. Yeah, I'm going to need your help. Trust me. And I jokingly say, I need a lot of help. Oh, how do I know this is Mega Brave? How do I know? Of course, I wrote it on the back. I'd never remember that. I'm 74. It goes in one ear, comes out the other. And yet I remember stuff. I'll tell you that story, and then we'll rip. Who watches Jeopardy here? Does anybody watch Jeopardy? Anybody? I watch Jeopardy a lot. I've tried out for Jeopardy 4 times. I have the wrong personality for Jeopardy. So right now, the number one guy, Alex Trebek, passed away a couple of years ago, and Ken Jennings took over. Ken Jennings was the guy that won, I think, 82 games in a row. He's considered the champion of all times of Jeopardy. So I'm sitting on the couch with my sweetheart, and we're watching Jeopardy. And Alex Trebek was still the host, and Ken Jennings was in his run of 82 games. And the question is, this is the French equivalence of troy ounce. And I said, what is avoirdupois? Don't ask me to spell it. And nobody buzzed in. And it went, and Alex Trebek goes, what is avoirdupois? And my sweetheart looks at me and goes, how the did you know that? And I said, 40 years ago, it went in here. It's been rattling around, just waiting for the moment to come out. And here it was. And then just about 6 months ago, we're watching Jeopardy one more time, and then I'll stop, then I'll rip. And the answer was the Nobel Peace Prize is given out in Stockholm all the time, except for this one time where it was given out in another capital city. And I said, what is Oslo? And nobody buzzed in. And Ken Jennings goes, what is Oslo? And again, she looks at me and goes, how do you know this? And I said, because I either read about it within the last 40 years or somebody said something about it and it's just stayed in there. So what is Oslo? I'm going to go over here to my armoire. I have to get one of these boxes because I'm going to be ripping. There's 150 cards in here. So I need somewhere to put them. And I'm very consistent in what I do. I put them in stuff like this. 2-piece box, the top and the bottom. And I get these from eBay. Amazon. You got to be careful, though, because some people advertise. You got to be careful what you're buying when you're buying on Amazon, because sometimes they mislead you what they're advertising. So this will hold 100 cards or more. So I am going to a card show on Sunday. As I said, my son is participating in it. And what I'll do is whatever the giveaway is going to be, I'm probably going to have like 3 main items, a first, second, and third place. And whatever I can find at the card show, I'll get. I go to card shows when I can. It's probably about 70 miles from my house, so it's not that easy to get to. And if you lived in Jersey, you'd understand the traffic on a place called the Garden State Parkway is a nightmare in the summer, in nice weather. And it's going to be warm this weekend. So people coming back from the shore on Sunday will make for a very crazy day. Now get ready. I'm going to need your help. Okay, I'm going to need your help. Any therapists out there? But there's only 5 cards in a pack, which is, well, I understand. But still, the hit rates inside these boxes are awesome. As you know, there's a fixed amount of hits in these boxes. Okay, start off the bat with, I have no clue. That's a Pokemon? Come on. It looks like a hammock or something, or that's not Gimmighoul. It's not Gimmighoul. Does anybody know what this is? Man, I have no idea. I know it's not Gimmighoul. Here we go. Execute. Cute eggs. I always thought they were cute eggs. Knockley. Knockley. You know what? Knockley, NaCl is the abbreviation for sodium, salt. So here we go. Execute. Or executors, I'm not sure. Here's an I don't know, and then I just pulled the double rare. And I have no idea who it is. This looks like it could be Watchog, maybe? Watchog? No, the Crown Zenith is next week's giveaway. Next week. Hype for Chaos. I have some Chaos Rising on order. So here's the double rare. I have no idea who this is. Young Goose. Man, that's what I'm glad you people are here, because man, you helped me a lot. Who's this? No idea. Mawile. Yeah. Should have known it. No, I shouldn't have known it. Okay. How do you learn? There's just so many. Like the next one looks like a lobster. It looks like a lobster. I got to send cards out to PSA too. I got to have a box of cards ready to go. Who's that? No idea. It looks like a, tell me that doesn't look like a lobster. It looks like a lobster to me. Mega Mawile. Yes. I don't know who this is. Boy, it's hot in here. Let me put on the a fan, not just an air conditioner, because you really don't need an air conditioner. It's not a rock lobster. Crawdon. See, that makes sense because crawfish, it looks like a crawfish. Crawfish. It might be done. Oh my God. You people are cruel. Done. Oh God. I just have too much. Let's rip this and then I'll tell you what YouTube, I talk to people on YouTube all the time. So I have no idea who that is. No idea. Clueless. Here we go. This looks like an acorn. This is something seed. Some seed dot. Yeah. It hit me. It's something seed. Now this, I think, could be Bunnery, maybe? Bunnery? Maybe? Maybe. Oh, come on. Watch this. Just watch this. I got 2 cards left from this pack. And I forgot what I was going to say. I said, I got to tell you something else. Oh, I'll tell you. I know what it is. No idea. But look what I just pulled again. 10 cards. I mean, see, this is what makes me crazy about Pokemon, is that I got 10 cards and 2 of them are the same. I mean, come on. How many are in the set? Oh, 63. Never mind. Oops. Okay. So I'm in constant communications with, not one-on-one, but there's general communications. They send out information and data to all their, they call us creators. And one of the things they talk about is burnout, that's a major problem for them. You know, they don't want somebody like me, or bigger than me, actually, a lot bigger, to burn out and go away, because let's just use Real Breaking Nate. If they get tired of doing it, which I can't imagine, they could lose 2 million plus subscribers, gone. And YouTube doesn't want that to happen. YouTube wants growth. So they just talk about burnout a lot and what can cause it. And one of the things they talk about is dealing with people. The people that I dealt with, that I told you before, I transferred them to my removal department. I mean, come on. Uh-oh. Sorry. I have to drink because I'm warm right now. Let me put it on the air. Excuse me. Wrong pipe. And just for your information, you know, I don't drink anything. Beer. Well, I don't drink beer, any alcoholic beverages. I don't like alcohol. I was always the dedicated driver when I was younger because I never drank. And because my father died of cirrhosis. My father was, put this down and tell you. Excuse me. My father was in World War II. He was a sergeant in the Army. I drink water, of course, but my nose is itching. He was over in Germany, and he never talked about the war. I don't know how long he was there. I know he was on Normandy Beach. I know that for a fact. And he had big tattoos. He was a big man like me. But he had cirrhosis. So he would drink basically a tumbler of whiskey. He'd just fill it to the top and drink it. And I would be like, ugh. I tasted whiskey. That's the worst tasting stuff on the planet. And he died at 59 of cirrhosis. As big as me, he weighed 80 pounds when he died. So it's easy to not drink. Or my mother, who passed away from lung cancer when she was 39. I was 9 years old. It's easy for me to not smoke. So no smoking, no drinking, no drugs. I mean, other than prescribed drugs. Now watch this. I think I know who this next Pokemon is. I think. This is Ralts, Ralts. Please tell me I'm right. Ralts, Ralts. I'm so sorry to say. Oh, Riolu. Oh, darn. Next one I know. Vulpix. I mean, that's a simple one. Vulpix. That was an easy one. This next one, oh, I pulled another double rare. This is a nice card. Wow. It's textured. I don't know who this is. No clue. Hold on, I'm going to go to the next one. Again, no idea. I need to hire a Japanese person to sit next to me to help me. I told my sweetie, I want to hire a smoking hot 20-year-old Japanese woman. And she said, no. Oh, come on. I'm going to show this to you. It's a textured card. It's very nice. Who's that? Volcanion? Mega Absol. Is this Mega Absol? Oh, and I knew that, and I didn't say it. Darn. I thought it was Absol. Because I know Absol's a white Pokemon. Okay, for everybody that's new here, we're having a giveaway. I'm going to rip more. I'm going to rip that whole box tonight. But I'm going to tell stories too, because I got to tell stories because, I don't know who's heard what stories because there's a lot of new people here. But tonight's live giveaway, all you got to do is say 515 on this video. Just say it on another one too. Just cover your backside. Cover your, you know what. And just say 515 on 2 videos. This way, nobody can say, hey, Gramps, I wasn't in the video. Okay, so I was a hockey referee for 10 years, USA Hockey. I was a really good skater, really good. One of the things I wanted to do was, I took my sweetheart. You saw the movie Rocky. I think it's called The Library, where the Rocky statue is in Philadelphia. Well, I took my sweetie down there. There's a bike path that runs along the river. It's called the Schuylkill River. Don't ask me to spell it. It's spelled really weird. And so we went rollerblading together. Well, my sweetheart can't rollerblade that well, and I'm a really good rollerblader. So I was her balance, her acceleration, her deceleration, and her brakes. So we spent all day. She didn't fall. I always wore wrist guards, knee pads, elbow pads. I never wore a helmet. But so we would go rollerblading once in a while. We would ride our bikes more often, but I'll tell you that in a little while. But I said to her one day, I want to rollerblade across the United States. I want to go from California to New York. And she goes, how long will that take? And I said, well, I calculated it'll take me about a month, 30 days. Because I can do 100 miles a day easily. Because I've already done 60 miles a day many, many times. So, because I used to rollerblade in Central Park. I used to do the loop. And I do 10, 12 loops around Central Park. And it's all hills up and down. And I'm a really good skater. I would bring my kids there skating. And they always had pads on too, just in case. And so I became an ice hockey referee. I thought it was can I possibly bring a theory to your attention? You might ask that your viewers not put any punctuation marks next to the key phrase in your post. It might mess up searches. My wife has like 3 Stanley Cups. Why does your wife have 3 Stanley Cups? So I'm reffing a hockey. I got to tell you this story. This is my worst event. I'm reffing a hockey game at West Point Military Academy. My other referee is a PhD in physics. So as bright as I think I am, that guy's a PhD in physics. So we're reffing, but he's like a lieutenant colonel. So he's a West Pointer. So I'm reffing the game, and there's a penalty down at one end. Slashing penalty. So I skate over to the penalty box, which is here. And this is the timekeeper. There's a penalty box on this side of it, on this side, and there's a penalty box on this side. So here's the timekeeper. Boy, this is backwards. It's so hard to do. So the penalty box on this side, the player has to go in there. And he's coming from way down there. So he doesn't have to come near me. He's got to stop 15 feet from me. I call a penalty. I skate up to the scorekeeper and I go, number 79 black 2-minute slashing. And he skates up to me and he goes, wham, with his stick to me. So I go, I said, that's a game misconduct. It's a major penalty. So I blow my whistle and I go, match penalty, game misconduct. You're out of the game. He left the ice. Oh, now West Point, the glass is there, but all the seats are above the glass. So they can hear, they can see, they don't have to look through glass. They can see everything perfectly. So when this kid whacked me with the stick, the crowd went, whoa. Just imagine 500 people going, whoa. So I call a match penalty, game misconduct. Now, in USA Hockey, a match penalty means there's going to be an investigation by USA Hockey, and it's going to be at least 3 months. They call and speak to everybody on both teams. They talk to the coaches. They talk to everybody. So now the time has come for the hearing. There's a hearing for this player. Oh, after the game, this player's father brought him on the ice and made him apologize to me. And I said, no problem. I accept your apology. I said, but you have to understand, I gave you a game misconduct, and that's a big penalty. There's going to be a hearing about this. So we're having a hearing now up in upstate New York somewhere, like Poughkeepsie. I can't remember exactly where. It was up there somewhere along the Hudson River. And there's 3 people that work for USA Hockey. They're basically the judges. And there's me, and there's the player that whacked me and all his entourage, his mother and father and his coach. So they asked the coach what happened. The coach said, I didn't see it. I wasn't watching it. I was prepping people for doing line changes. I didn't see it happen. So they asked the player what happened. He says, I was skating to the penalty box and I fell into the referee. They asked the mother what happened. He was skating into the penalty box and he fell into the referee. They asked the father what happened. He was skating to the penalty box and he fell into the referee. They asked me what happened. I said, I called a slashing penalty. He was supposed to go into that penalty box because he was down there. That was his penalty box. He didn't have to come up to me. He skated up to me and he gave me a 2-hander. And the crowd went, whoa. And the woman, the mother, out of the blue says, there was no such noise. And the guy leading the 3 judges says, now hold on a second. He goes, Mrs. Whatever, you got comments from all your parents of the hockey players. And I'm just going to read one of them to you. The hockey player, whatever his name was, skated up to the referee and hit him with his stick. There was an audible sound from the crowd. He goes, now, Mrs. Whatever, you're saying there wasn't, but you gave me this. You gave me this, saying, yeah, it did happen. So we have to believe it happened. And I said, and at the end, his father brought him on the ice to make him apologize to me. The father said, I did not. I did not. And the coach said, I saw the father bring him on the ice. I don't know what was said, but I saw the father bring the player on the ice. Now, understand, I'm 6'3", 290. I'm not a little guy. And you put pads and skates on me, I'm now 6'7", 350. I mean, I am King Kong in referees' equipment. The person that hit me was 9 years old. 9. Now, they said, okay, this hearing is over. Everybody can leave. Mr. Stevens, me, we'd like you to stay. We want to discuss something with you. And I said, sure. They all left. The door closed. They go, we know little Jimmy hit you with the stick. We know that. If he came, he's not been playing for 3 months. If he came in tonight and said, I'm sorry, I apologize to the referee, I'll never do that again, we were going to let him play tomorrow. We were going to activate him tomorrow. But because he lied and his mother and father lied, he's being suspended for 1 year. How incredibly, think about what you're teaching your children when you lie for them so they don't get suspended. The kid whacked me. Now, if he had gone in my head, he could have blinded me or broken my nose or broken an orbital bone. Just, it's crazy. There's God is Great. God is Great's in the Tokyo area. What town are you in, God is Great? He's getting some stickers. I'm going to send him a lot of stickers because I know he deals with kids. So how's that for a hockey story? Pretty crazy. He's in Yamagata, actually, Grandpa, not Tokyo. Well, it's somewhere near Tokyo. It's on the same island as Tokyo, isn't it? Isn't it? Okay, let's do some more ripping. Look how thin they are. I wish I was that. No, I don't wish I was that thin. Is that a crazy story or what? And you wonder why kids behave the way they do. My kids, I would have walked into that. I would have walked into that hearing and I would have said, my son would like to say something before the hearing begins. Yes. He would stand up and say, Mr. Referee, I'm sorry I hit you with the stick. I accept any penalties I'm going to get today. I am so sorry. I will never do that again. How crazy. And he would have been skating the next day. But because he lied, thank you, Grant Davis, because he lied. Really so sad. Sandshrew? I think that's Sandshrew. I think it is. I pray it is. I pray that's Sandshrew. It is. And then this comes up and I have no idea who this is. No idea. It's a fox of some kind. Foxy Lady. Ooh, Foxy Lady. Does anybody remember that? Nick it. Does anybody remember that song, Foxy Lady? Sang it? See, I can go back to the 60s and the 50s, actually. But Foxy Lady. Does anybody remember who sang that song? Jimi, right? Jimi Hendrix. No idea. No idea. But let me tell you, I'll tell you a little story about that. This is Lunatone. Lunatone, baby. Because I know this because one day I said, Lunatone should have a full art. And I went looking through my cards. I can't look through all of them. There's just an impossibility. And I found a Lunatone full art. There's one. And I have it. And here's the, I think this is called like the ring bell or something like that. The fighting bell. The fighting bell. So, fighting gong. Ah, darn. So, one of my children got was working for a company and they wanted to hire somebody for their LA office to be a manager out there. And they interviewed a whole bunch of people and they picked my son. So I put my son in the car. We put all his stuff. Was it a car? I can't even remember. We put all his stuff in the car and we drove across the country. It was the coolest thing. My son and I, for 4 days, driving across the country, driving through the Rockies, driving through the Great Plains, just beautiful. We get out to LA. I parked the car, and all he really wanted to do was go step in the Pacific Ocean. So we went, we were at Santa Monica, and the beach is really wide from the road, which is Pacific Coast Highway, to the water. It's got to be a couple hundred yards, 300-400 yards. And so we went and he stepped in the Pacific Ocean. He just was so thrilled. But while we were out there, we did a little tourist stuff. And he was a big fan of The Doors, you know, Light My Fire. Jimmy, the Doors. Not Jimmy. What's the guy's name that died? He's buried in France. He's buried in Paris. Oh, that's so sad, Dylan. But so the Doors used to play at a place called the Whiskey Bar on Sunset, Jim Morrison, on Sunset Boulevard. And they had one of their album covers is them in the window of the Whiskey Bar. So I took my son to the Whiskey Bar because he was a big Doors fan. We went in. It was in the middle of the afternoon. They were just cleaning it up, getting it ready for the night's events. And we were just in the Whiskey Bar alone, people working there, and my son and I. And it was just such a cool thing to do that he got to see the Whiskey Bar where one of his big idols had performed. I just thought that was such a cool thing. Yeah, Dylan, I hope everything goes well there. I had, unfortunately, I had cancer of the prostate. They did a PSA test, and my PSA came back 12. 4 and under is normal. 4 and above is, you got a problem. And it came back 12. And so I went to UCLA Medical Center, and I got my prostate removed in a blink. And I was in Las Vegas at the time, and there were 2 of us at the dog park that it happened to like kind of at the same time. So, and I can't remember his name. This was 2018, August of 2018. So 8 years ago. So I decided to get my prostate removed. Let's go to UCLA, get it out of me. I don't want to get it out. And then I went on radiation for a little while. And here I am 8 years later, PSA undetectable. It's a good word, undetectable. The other guy decided to go holistically with God knows what. He passed away a year later. None of that holistic stuff for me, man. Okay, who's this? No idea. Worse could happen than prostate cancer. Trust me. Thievel. Oh, if you look at him, because he has the mask like a thief. Very good. Man, you people, who said that? BSB, man, you're good. And so is Brooklyn Literal. But who's this? This one's going to stump you. Oh, the next one. I should know the name. I don't know the name. Something's telling me this is like Dumel or something like that. Numel. Oh, my God. I was so close. The next one, no clue. Oh, and then I pulled a secret rare. I got a secret rare here, baby. Who's this? Makuhita. Ay, 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 ay. You people you're too good. This was grandpa repellent, I called it. When I was dating all the people that are now older in Pokeland, they would spray this on themselves to repel me. I have all the restraining orders in the next room. I got to show them to you one day. I pulled a secret rare. Here it comes. It's a trainer of some kind. And that's not Lieutenant Surge. So I don't know who it is. Fart spray. Oh, come on. Fart spray. This is Lieutenant Surge. Oh, my God. And I said, that's not Lieutenant Surge. Secret rare, baby. Secret rare. SR. I'm having fun. I love ripping cards. I really should have kept count of how many packs I ripped during the course of a year. You'd be surprised. Okay. Next pack. Uh-oh. Makuhita. Oh, no. Oh, no. Now, just so you don't think I'm doing something bogus here, watch. And look at this. The next card. Thievel. The next card. Oh, I should know who this is. Hold on. And I'll leave that one out because here it comes again. A lot of duplicates going to be in this. There's not a lot of. I should know who this is. Militank. 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 I know it is. I know it is. I know it is. I've never opened a God pack. Is this Militank? Please tell me. Please. Militank. Yeah. Miltank. Yeah. Here's that darn bell again. I got two of them now. What is this? What is that? Gumshoes. Darn, I should have known that. Gumshoes. I don't know how they come up with these names. I'm an old Abbott and Costello fan, so I just want you to know. Here we go. Oh, Knackle. NHC. Oh. The next one I think I know. Spiro, maybe? Spiro? Knackle stack, sure. But what's this? Is this Spiro? Firo. Is that Sphero? Man, you people are confusing me. This one I don't know. No idea. Man, who is that? I don't know. It is Spiro. I thought it was. This one I don't know. That's not Tinka. That's Tinka-Tink. Doesn't look too tinky to me. Who's that? Oh, no. I should know the next one, too. Shrift. That's Shrifty? Boy, they're confusing to me. This one is something like Sunblock or something like that. Sunlock or Sundock or something. I don't remember. Soul Rock. Yeah. Soul. Right. The sun. Soul. I still haven't ripped half of that box yet. Think about that. Because I talk too much. I got some great stories. There's so many stories I can't tell you. I can't. Because I want to be considerate of my sweetheart. Who's this? That looks like a hedgerow or something. Oh my goodness. Sandslash. Oh. Bunnelby or Bunnelry or something like that. Score Bunny. Of course it's Score. I know it was a bunny something. This is Corfish again. Oh. This next one has something to do with, watch this. I'm going to kind of get the next one. Corfish? Yes. This one is something like steal something. I can't remember. Steelix. This looks like a Gatorade or kind of like Gatorade. Pokeade. I don't know what it is. Next pack. I still have, incredibly, most of the box to rip. Not really. My best card so far was a secret rare right here. Lieutenant Surge. Put those cards down, and I'm going to stick this up. Here we go. The new giveaway for tonight and Sunday. I'm going to get probably a single card, a nice graded card or a nice card. I'd like to get a nice card. And then we'll talk about that. Tonight's live giveaway. Just say 5:15 on this video and another one. I would suggest another video. 2 videos. Do it twice. Well, I hope you feel better there, Squawker. Oh, This looks like onyx, but it's not. I don't know who this is. Turns into Steelix. Just enter again. Don't worry about it. It's onyx. Oh, I was right. It's onyx. Gimme Ghoul. 2 in a row. I'm quitting. I'm quitting while I'm ahead. Oh my God. 3 in a row. This is Gimme Ghoul, which turns into Goldengo. I know that. Man, oh man, I'm on a run. Here we go. Check this out. The Executors. Those cute eggs. I think eggs are cute. Eggs are cute. Here's the repellent spray again. I think I have some of that right here. Oh, I do. Let me get up. Repellent spray. Let me just show you this. Can anybody? Ow, 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 ow. I just stubbed my toe. I have socks on, not shoes. Can anybody tell me I have pants on? I hope. I never sit here and that would be horrible. Who does this? Who is this? I know who it is because I can read the back. It says so right there. Gautier. I just love that. It's such a great smell. Who's this? I don't know. Third base. Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know. Third base. You know what? I'm going to give away a T-shirt also for people tonight. Somebody's going to win a T-shirt that's here. Yeah, it does. He-Man. Oh, come on. Even I know who He-Man is because my kids grew up at that time. Master at Arms, Skeletor. I know them all. Oh, my God, except for this. Oh, the next one I know who it is. Who's this? Krogan. Yeah, live action He-Man that like twists around and punches you or something. Hold on. I want to not talk while I'm drinking. Bulbasaur. I know it's Bulbasaur because Ivysaur has a red flower on his back and Venusaur doesn't look anything like them. Who is this? Young Goose. Man. Man, oh, man. Oh. Not bad. I don't know this one. I don't feel bad. The next one I know. I'm sure I know the next. I know who the next one is. Because I said his name before. Goldengo. Goldengo's like one of those things that a car dealer has that's blowing up and it's just like waving in the breeze. Goldengo. Oh, God. See, certain names are very easy to remember. Other names, I can't remember for the life. I can look at their picture for a half hour and then 2 minutes later, I have no idea who it is. Okay. Knuckle Stack. Here we go again. We're just seeing repetitive. Man, I'm just stunned. Now, this isn't, I don't know. I don't know what this is. Too many duplicates. I know. It's annoying. And I know this is Lieutenant Surge. I know it is. But I think this is something to do with, that's Nickit. Oh, yeah. Too many duplicates. That's not good. I had no idea this box had that many duplicates. I would have never got it. Barnacle. Yeah. But I'm looking for a big hit. There's big hits in here. Like there's the trainer, I think, is Lily's something is the big hit in this box. Sandlet. Look at this. I mean, I've seen that. Corfish. I've seen that. C-Dot. I've seen that. This one, I'm pretty sure I know who this is too. It's a double rare. Lucario. That's Lucario. And I know it is. Lily's Determination. Right. That's the one that's the big hit in this box. Boy, I'm amazed at how this is. I had no idea this was that repetitive a set. Oh, I'm doing fine. Everything's good. I can't complain. Except when it comes to this card. Of course, I have no idea who it is. Tinkaton. Oh my God! Yeah. Wow. You people are crazy good. I'm going to give you a movie review now. You have YouTube. Watch a movie on YouTube. YouTube has it, and it's free. It's called The Crawling Eye. It's a 50s B horror movie. It is classic. It is The Crawling Eye. Think about the name. Like you'd be afraid of an eye that crawls. Oh, baby. Finally got the good card. One that I really like. Here it comes. I love The Crawling Eye. It takes place in Switzerland, and it's on the mountains, and there's just this big monster from outer space that's a big head with one eye, and it looks like an Tinkaton, whatever. But you can watch it for free on YouTube. It's actually, and Forrest Tucker's in it. He was the guy from F Troop. F Troop. Does anybody remember it? See, you have to be a certain age to know these things. I should know who that is, but the next card is a classic, and I'm going to sleeve it before I show it to you. Oh, here's Lily's. That's the Lily. Lily's a sweetie. Lily's a cutie. Ready? Check this out. Beautiful card. Ivysaur. And it's an art rare. This is my best card. I think the best card of the night. Yeah, this card is beautiful. It's a beautiful card. Hello, TRS Perlock. So, yeah, this is my best pull of the night. There's no doubt about it. Ivysaur. 2 more packs, and I'm officially half done with that box, even though I've seen every card 4 times. I want more art rares and man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, I am in so much trouble. No clue. Man. I don't see anybody claim it. Tyrogue? Wow. Jen Winner and BSB 8705. Man. And Grant Davis and 741 Knights. You people are good. Lavacero. Spiro. Watch this. I'm 2 for 2 here. Vulpix. See, Vulpix is easy to pick out because it's like Ninetales as a baby. Here's I don't know. The next one I should know. I've seen it a million times. I should know. Dialga, check this out. Who is this? I should know who it is, and my mind is blank right now. Spiritomb. I cannot for the life of me remember Spiritomb. For the life of me. Darn. Oh, and just in case some of you don't know, check this out. I want to show you something. I finally got them. If you've received things from me in envelopes recently, well, up till the old days, I used to print my return address. Now I have peel and stick return addresses. I got a lot of them from Vistaprint. Oh, it's cool. Every step I do something, I have to make a studio in my basement. I shouldn't have a bedroom behind me or a gamer television. I should have a studio behind me. I should have monsters and Pokemon and flickering lights. I think I just have such great ideas for a scary backdrop. I have a wall cling of Gengar that's 3 feet by 3 feet. It's big. I have one. I just got to stick it on the wall, and I got to open up the table down there, and I got to put lights up. I said this was Rawls before, but it's Riolu. Riolu, right? Riolu. I know it is. This one's messed me up before. I don't remember. Yes, we are still looking. I'll tell you about that in a little while. Tinkaton. This one's going to mess up my mind. Oh, the next one I know too. Ninetales. I get that out of the way. That's Ninetales. But who's that? I don't know. Marshadow. Yes, I should have. So, my sweetheart and I have lived below our means for many years. We live in a nice town in a relatively small house. Not much, 1,500 square feet. It's not a big house. Our house in Las Vegas was 2,200 square feet, but it was on one floor. So it seemed like it was so much bigger because it was one story. And every room was huge, 2,200 square feet. 3 bedrooms, 3 full baths. The kitchen and dining room were kind of attached. The dining room and living room were attached. We had a big, beautiful television. It was great. So we're looking for a new house. We don't know. We haven't found it yet. Back 8-10 months ago, my sweetheart was going down the stairs from our second floor here, 2 stairs to go, and she slipped and fell. And her leg was out straight like that, but her foot was turned sideways. So she had broken her bone and then dislocated everything. She had to have plates put in her leg and screws and I had to take care literally. And I had just gotten my kidney removed. Oh my God, it was so hard to do. It was so hard to do. I just never let on how difficult it was for me to take care of her. And so we're looking for no more stairs, right? We're looking for a house. It can be a 2-story house as long as the primary bedroom's on the ground floor. We want to go up and down the stairs as little as possible. And so we don't have any more breakages. And then she just had her hip replaced. Out of the blue, her hip started bothering her. And wow, man, I'm lucky that it hasn't happened to me. I don't understand that, but that's okay. A lot of things I don't understand, but I do understand that I got half a box left. I need a drink. Sorry about that. So yeah, the last 12 months, actually from April to April, were very hard on us, both of us. On April 18th, I had my kidney removed, and I was in the hospital so long on a feeding tube that imagine going for 3 weeks without drinking water. No water, no drinks. Everything was a feeding tube. I had a tube in my nose draining my stomach. And I said to my sweetheart, Susie, I said, I'm not coming out of the hospital. I'm going to die in here. And I really thought, I had lost 55 pounds in a month on a feeding tube. Yeah. We have a recumbent bicycle in our house here. So we do have that ability. But yeah, I lost 55 pounds in a month, and then they were going to put me into a like, I guess you call it like a halfway house, a rehab center. And they brought me over there, and I was going to have a roommate, and I was in the room for 5 minutes, and I said to my sweetheart, I said, I can't stay here. I'm going home. I had a roommate who, no, no. So a nurse walks into the room and looks at me and goes, are you the patient? Because she thought I was not looking like the rest of their patients, and I didn't. And I said, yeah, but I'm not staying here. I don't want to check in. I want to get out of here. And my sweetheart took me home, and she took care of me, but literally 2 or 3 weeks later is when she broke her leg, and then I had to take care of her. And it was a very, very difficult time. Very difficult. She couldn't put any weight on her leg at all. No cast, no nothing. She could not use that leg. 2 months. Uh-oh. I don't know. Here we go again. Man, I should know some of these. I should know some of them. Hello, Woodmaster. Hello. Toxicroak? Ay, 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 ay. This one I just saw a little while ago, and I can't remember. I can't remember. That's not Gumshoes, right? Is that Gumshoes? It is Gumshoes. Oh, I did remember. But then I come to this, and I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh, my God. You figure I'd learn these things by now. You know, I watch PokeRev rip a pack, and he knows every darn card. Young Goose. Young Goose was that one. Nuzleaf. Yep. Man, look at this. I'm just confused right now. I'm lost. I am lost. I'm double lost. Repellent spray. Celebi. Oh, of course. Of course. Luckily, there's only 5 cards per pack. That gives me only 5 chances to be wrong per pack. Oh, my God. Knackle. NaCl. Salt. I know it's hard to remember them all. How do some people know? Then this is somebody said it was Scorbunny? Scorbunny? This is Execute. We've seen them 3 times already tonight. Oh, next one's Gumshoes. That's Gumshoes. I wonder when I'm going to rip. I got to get a new box. Oh, yeah, I'm going to the card show on Sunday, so I'm going to get a new box to rip. Oh, boy. This box has been brutal. Because there's only 63 cards in the standard set. So that's why when I pull this, it makes it seem like it's a miracle when I found that card. Ivysaur. Let's see. Ivysaur, Lucario, Lieutenant Surge, Secret Rare. But Ivysaur is the best. There's no doubt about it. That's my best pull so far. But I haven't pulled an SIR yet, or SAR. So that's coming. I know there's one in here. Yeah, Chaos Rising is coming in like a week, less than a week, I think. Or no, right around a week. And I've got some on order. Onyx. I know that's Onyx. Here's the bunny again. Scorbunny. Low bunny. Something bunny. Bonero. Bonero. Oh my God. This is obviously Bulbasaur. Now, I remembered this one. I saw it before, and I remembered it. I got it wrong before, but I remember it now. Solrock? Solrock. Please tell me Solrock. Solrock. Yeah, doing good. And I still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 packs. I'll rip these all. Yeah, I have enough time. I just gotta watch the clock because I talk so much that I can. I'll tell you how my sweetheart and I met too. Then that'll be the next story. Hold on. No idea. Who is that? No idea. These bunnies are killing me. I just pulled an art rare. No, a secret rare. Croagunk. Very good. Some bunny. Score bunny. Something's telling me Fearow. Fearow. Wow, I got it right. Then I'm hiding the secret rare for a second. I don't know what that is, and I'm really irrelevant because it's like a Gatorade. Air balloon. Air balloon. Of course, it's air in the balloon. God. I wanted to sit around all being stoned going, let's call it air balloon. Not that I would know what it's like being stoned, even though I did grow up in the 60s. I did grow up in the 60s. Oh, boy. Think about, I was born in 1952. Eisenhower was president. Think about that. Man, I am as old as dirt. I'm older than old man dirt, that's for sure. I'm going to rip a pack. Oh, wait, I got to tell a story. I was going to tell you a story. Oh, how I met my sweetheart. First of all, let's do this. We do have a giveaway that's going to take place on Monday. So just on this video or any other video, I'd like you to do it twice, is just say 5:15 before this live event is over. This live event's going to be over in 37 minutes. Don't come on at 8:10 my time and think you're going to get it in, because I'm just trying to keep the people that aren't live out of the giveaway. I want only the live people in the giveaway. That's why I do this and end it when the live ends, because somebody will watch the video and say, oh, I was in. No, you weren't. Okay, here's how my sweetheart and I met. A dating app. Believe that? Match.com. I think I had messaged her first. She said she was looking for a gentleman who had two qualities. Had to be tall, because she's 6 feet tall, and had to be smart, intelligent, because her father has a PhD in chemical engineering. Her brother has a master's in finance. Her sister has a master's in finance. She has a master's in clinical psychology from Columbia University. Everybody she worked with had master's degrees or PhD. I'm going to tell you a story about that. Boy, these are popping stories into my head. So we met in a Barnes & Noble, and we went out to dinner, and we were the first 6 months on again, off again, on again, off again. And then I just realized she was actually the right one. It took me a while, but I kind of figured it out. Hold on. So she was a vice president worldwide of human resources. She ran the human resources department for a company called Becton Dickinson. Have you ever heard of it? BD, Medical Technology. Okay. So I collected Morgan silver dollars. So I had a spreadsheet of Morgan silver dollars. I had a lot of Morgan silver dollars. So we went to a coin show and I'm looking at a guy's coins and he's got some nice ones and he sees my spreadsheet and he goes, "Are you good with numbers?" I said, "Yeah, I'm very good with numbers. I'm really good with numbers." He goes, "Let me give you a little test." And he asks me a question and I answer it. And he asks me another question and I answer it. But these are math questions. He asked me a third one and I answer it. And I'm doing the math in my head. But I realize these are leading somewhere. And I don't know where they're leading. He asked me another one and I give him the answer. He asked me another one and I give him the answer. And he gets to the final question and he asks me the question and I give him the answer. And his jaw goes, he goes, "I've given that test to 1,000 people. You're the first person to ever get that last question correct." I said, "Well, your questions were leading me somewhere, but I wasn't letting it lead me. I was actually doing the math in my head. So for that last question, you were trying to get an answer that was going to be this, but I did the math in my head and it was that." And he goes, "Wow, you're the first person to ever get that correct." Now, we leave the coin show and my sweetheart turns to me and says, "Do you know I hire the head finance people in our company, the head accountants, the head people for the finance department?" She goes, "I hire people with multiple advanced degrees, PhDs, masters in finance, masters in accounting, whatever." She goes, "I hire them all." She goes, "That test is called," and she mentioned the name of the test, and I don't remember what it's called. And she goes, "I give that test to every one of these senior people that I hire, and nobody has ever gotten that last question correct." She goes, "You're the first person I've ever seen to get that last question correct." How bizarre is that? So I'm just reading some of the comments here. "I was born on my mom's 28th birthday." Huh, cool. So here we go. Sandlit. Oh, the next one I should know who it is, and I don't. And then here comes a nice, a nice art, beautiful art rare coming. Beautiful. Watch this. I'm just putting all the cards in this thing. This I saw before. I can't remember who it is. Sandshrew. Oh, and I got it right before, and then I just said Sandlit. I can't remember who this Strudel. I should know that. Bulbasaur. The next card's the art rare. I'm going to sleeve it up while you tell me who that is, even though Celebi, maybe? Celebi? Watch this. This is actually a beautiful card. See, I love your artwork. Wow. Jay's Mix, are you here? I got to do that art for you one day, Jay's Mix. This is an art rare. Look at it. It's a beautiful card. Yeah, hey, Jay's Mix. I have to finish that artwork. I really do. I've been promising him for probably a year and a half that I'm going to finish some art. I painted a picture of the stained glass, the 3 legendary birds, and I got to finish it and show it to him. In fact, I said I'm going to actually give it to him. Wow, a PSA 10 stained glass, got to be a little expensive. Got to be. It's a beautiful card. It's my favorite card of all cards. I designed, incredibly, my high school graduating ring. I have stories. I don't even tell stories. I think people aren't going to believe some of the stories that I have. The things I've done such odd things in this world. Odd. Help me, people. Help me. I don't know who that is. $400. Yeah, that's a good number for that card. Ancient Mew. If you've been around me for a while, you've seen me give a bunch of Ancient Mews. You know, there's multiple Ancient Mews. There's the Japanese version and there's the English version, but there's also versions within the version. So you have to be, yeah, I've given away Ancient Mews, easily 10 of them. But I think it's a cool card. No idea. I've seen these cards so many times. Lieutenant Surge, baby. Lieutenant Surge. I know it is. Graffaye. Graffaye. Ay, 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 ay. Stone Joiner. Yep. Stone Joiner. Man, I need another nice art rare. And it's not in this pack. No idea. Stunning. I'm getting there, though. If you knew me a year ago, I didn't know half of the ones that I know now. Croagunk. Tinkaton or Tinkatink. Tinka something. Vulpix. No idea. No idea. Yes, happy birthday. Tinkaton, Tinkatink, Tinkadoo. Tinka. Tinka something. That's Yveltal? Oh, sure. Right, because I have one where it's red and he's got his arms like this, I think. Yveltal. Nice card. That one that I have is a nice card. That one's kind of confusing. Tinka Tough. Yeah, it is tough. Grandpa Tough. Oh, my. Hedge something. I can't remember what. Sandslash. Here's Miltank, right? Miltank. I know that for a fact. Now watch this. Watch this. Corphish. Now, somebody said what this was before, and for the life of me, I have a mental block against this card. I've seen this card, this thing, 1,000 times. I cannot remember what it is. Spiritomb. For the life of me, I can't remember what this is. I don't know why. Oh, yay. Grandpa repellent. We're going down to, I think we're going down to Tennessee over the summer for a week to visit my second son. And Rams, don't listen to these chumps who think they're special. I think they're going to win first try. I can vouch. So I got my old cards from a couple of giveaways ago. Yeah, but those are just the old cards. It's the big boxes that really count. Old cards count too. Don't get me wrong. And I still, I'd love to find more. I have to find more. These are my old cards. And I'll just show you. And then I'd love to find more. Maybe this weekend at the card show. Some more Pokemon. I love giving Pocket Monsters away. But here's a basic Pokemon Tentacool, basic Pokemon Nidoran, basic Pokemon Zubat, basic Pokemon Rhyhorn, basic Pokemon Staryu, basic, evolves from Nidorina, basic Pokemon Execute, basic Pokemon Bellsprout, Nidorina, Weedle, Mankey, Grimer. I love giving these cards away. You know why I love giving these cards away? Because most people don't have the cards they had when they were young. These are the cards you had when you were young. So when I'm giving away old cards like that, I'm giving away cards that bring back past memories that you can say, wow, I opened that box with my dad or something. Yeah, I mean, if I can find them, I'll get them. Jungle Fossil, of course. Team Rocket, I get them, but I'd love to. How about maybe about 6 months ago, I gave away a holographic Charizard, PSA 3. It was graded PSA 3. And it was a Pocket Monster Charizard. It was the second holographic Charizard ever made. And the only reason it was a 3 was somebody had put a piece of tape on the back of it and pulled it off, and it left the tape mark. And so and I sent it to the woman, and she actually gave me a comment and said, "Thank you. I'm just starting my Pokemon collection. This is my first card." I'm like, the woman who won has no Pokemon cards. She just won a Pocket Monster Charizard Holo, and she has no Pokemon cards. Like, oh my God. I hope she appreciates what she has in her hands. God. I don't even have a Holo Pocket Monster. I gave it away. That card cost me. But it was so cool to be is this Lucario? Oh man, I should know who this is. And I can't remember. Toxicroak. See, this one I should remember who it is. You've told me so many times, and I can't remember. I can't remember. Shroodle. I should just hang it in front of me and just say Shroodle for about a week. Here we go. Spearow. Nice. Ha! Goldengo. I know Goldengo because he's very distinctive looking. But who's this? That looks like some kind of bunny. I'm not sure. And don't forget, people, this is starting on Sunday. This is going to be the number one item. Check out the numbers on this baby. Cost one of these and one of those, and arm and a leg. Yeah, starting Monday. That was Cinderace. Oh, of course. I should have known. Did you miss anything? I'll just go through the whole thing again there, Engineer Mike. Let's see. Here we go. Onyx for the 5th time. Oh, watch who I just pulled. Nice. Here's the Thievul, right? Of course, that's Thievul. Is this Dumel? Something tell me it's Dumel. I don't know. I'm skipping one because I want to show it to you. I'm going to sleeve it. Solrock. Numel. I was close. I knew, I'm sometimes close. I'm sleeving this up. It's a double rare. Venusaur. A Mega Venusaur. Sorry about that. Mega Venusaur. I'm watching the clock. We got 20 minutes left, and I still have like 5 packs. I got to be careful. I can talk my way out of it, out of finishing it. Oh. And, I always worry about when I have one of these lives that I'm going to not have anything to say. And in reality, I have a lot to say. I've never actually run out of things to say. Trust me. One more time. This will probably be, I'll do one more at just about 8 o'clock. Tonight's live giveaway on any video or short of mine, just say 5:15. The reason for 5:15 today is 5:15. Before this live event is over. I would do it on 2 videos if you can, please. And I also have, I say get it before 8 o'clock, but I also usually put a buffer in there, a little buffer. I'm starting to get a sore back. And tonight, this is my shooting chair for Call of Duty. I play Call of Duty every night. In fact, last night in one of the games, I had the final kill and I had the most kills. I had 19 enemy destructions. My kids tell me I should do Call of Duty live because I'm so funny. Uh-oh. Mahuhito, I think, or something like that. Mahuhito? My kids, I crack my kids up when we're playing. This is Tinkaton. I don't know. I don't, it's the Gatorade. Here come the eggs. They look like coconuts, but they're executes. I should stream my games because I'm a pretty good player. Executor, yeah, Makuhita. Yeah. I was close. I'm getting there. 3 packs after this. Okay. Oh boy, right off the bat, I start and it's like, huh? What is going on here? Okay. Some kind of knackle, some kind of salt. I don't know what kind of salt. My one son, my number 2 son, tells me I should. I usually play with my number 1 son and my number 2 son because my number 2 son is the one that says you should. There's a guy who has 1 million followers because he streams himself playing some game, whatever, some shoot 'em up game. And I'm actually good at Call of Duty. I'm actually. Any of you play Call of Duty? There's a place called Rebirth Island that is actually a simulation of Alcatraz. And easily, I have won that game easily. I gotta tell you, I've won that game 1,000 times easily. I swear to God, I don't lie about that. When it first went away a couple of years ago, it counted my wins. I had 700 wins a couple of years ago. No, 1 million followers. I got 42. I'm approaching 42,000 subs. So, boy, I just forgot what I was going to say. I hate when that happens. Let's see. I was talking about Call of Duty. We play every night. We'll play tonight for at least 2 hours. So last night I had the final kill in one of the games, and I also had 19 kills. So I had the most kills in one of the games. But my son, who uses a computer, I use the Xbox. He uses a computer, so his aiming is much more accurate than mine. He just goes shoop and he's on. Me, I go past it. It's like I'm sweeping. I'm RPG Grandpa on Call of Duty. RPG Grandpa. Yeah, once in a while I play. What's the name of that town? Nuketown. I play it a lot, actually. Nuketown. Tinkatin, Tinkatink, Tinkatoo. Here's a bunny, score bunnies, low bunny, bunny poo, bunny whatever. Hello, K3, KY, is it R3, KYT? Man, I don't know who's this? It looks, no idea. What's the worst that can happen? Yeah. Right, I should stream because I have a big television. It's a nice television. I should just set up because I have nice cameras too. I should just set up and do it, right? Time is of the essence. It's hard. I have a life. I mastered my Commodore 64. Oh my God. We still have that. We still have the Sega DreamWorks or something like that. We still have my son has all those old games. The Nintendo 64. Oh my God. I should play Call of Duty. I do zombies once in a while, But I like playing with my children, even though they're like in their 40s, they're mid 40s, not just children. And the reason I like that is if we play for 2 hours, I get to talk to them for 2 hours. I'm getting to the point where, I'm not in the first third of my life or the second third of my life. I'm more like in the 9/10ths of my life. And so I like just chatting with them so that, just you never know. I take nothing for granted. I don't take waking up tomorrow for granted. So here we go. Riolu. This was a promo. This one was a promo in some boxes a couple months ago. Bulbasaur. That's easy. Is this Thievul again? Thievul? Of course, I know who George Carlin was. This, I think, might be Corfish again. That was Nickit. Ay, 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 ay. What the heck is this? Looks like some kind of, I don't know what it looks like. It looks like some kind of illegal drugs in a, and I have, trust me, watch. I never took any drugs until things started going wrong. Diablo. I used to play Diablo. I used to play Quake, Capture the Flag. I was very good at that. We used to play Duke Nukem. Remember that? Oh man, I'm not a drug doer, a drug user, and yet I'm on so many. It's really scary. I just pulled a beautiful art rare, and I know who it is. Watch this. Watch this. I don't know who that is. Fearow. Watch this. Man, oh man, oh man. Fearow. Ivysaur. The next one's an art rare. It's beautiful. Gumshoes. Look at that card. And then Ninetales. Gumshoes. I got them. So, Gumshoes and Ivysaur are my two best from my perspective. Oh, wait a minute. There was another one. And I got one more pack. This was a pretty, this is a pretty card. Pretty card. See, I like card for the artwork. This is a beautiful card. I like cards for the artwork. Wolfenstein 3D, right? Oh, I used to play, oh boy. Breakout. Do you remember Breakout? It had the wall up top and you had to break through it with you had a paddle underneath it and the ball would go beep, 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 beep. I mean, I go, that shows how old I am. Breakout. I would gladly watch you live. Last pack magic. Last pack mojo. I didn't have a special art rare. That's sad. Makuhita. Man, you don't realize I've done like 5 in a row that I know who they are, which is kind of weird. Gimmighoul. Watch this getting 6 in a row. I think I've done 6 in a row. Vulpix, 7. I think this is Fighting Bell, 8. The next one I got to kind of remember the name. It's something like Creep or something like that. I can't remember. Reap, Marshadow. I got about 7 or 8 in a row. That's a miracle. That is, trust me, a miracle. So that was my last pack. Last pack didn't have magic. So now the TCG giveaway, the last day you can enter is tomorrow, 8 p.m. By Sunday noon, I should have the drawing online because I'm going to do it Saturday night because I'm going down to my son's card show on Sunday. So I'm going to actually do the drawing on Saturday night and schedule it for noon on Sunday. And don't forget, I haven't named it yet, even though people have said I've entered. Like, how do you have you entered? I'm not going to call it an ETB giveaway. I'm not going to. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but I'm going to make sure that the people that said they entered don't enter. Just makes me crazy. Yeah, I mean, 10 boxes. What do you think is better? I'm going to do a survey. Is it better to have 10 premium boxes or one really big box and 2 premium boxes? Is it better to have 10 of the so-so box? They're okay. I mean, like, to me, the least expensive one might be Orbeetle, is like $40, but some of them get up there. The most expensive one, I'm pretty sure, was this one. But this has 10 packs in it, 10 booster packs. I'm pretty sure that was the most expensive one, followed closely by the Charizard. And the Charizard is my favorite because I love Charizards. So 10 premium boxes would be better than one big box. See, I wanted to do, but it's weird. Because just from me studying, I get more subs when I do something like this. What did I miss? Wait a minute, Engineer Mike. You said that a little while ago. You've been here for a while. Don't give me that crap. So when I do something like this or one of those big boxes like Blooming Waters, I get a lot of subs, a lot. And that's what I'm trying to do. And for 50,000, I want to give away, if I can, an ETB of Evolving Skies for 50,000 subs. So I've got 8,000 more to go, which should take 3 to 4 months. The 10 would be better as it'll engage more people, in my opinion. I've always the pack magic. My favorite is the 151. There's the $25 Lucario promo. Really? Evolving Skies. Yeah, I'd like to do that. And when I hit 100,000, I'd like to do something really cool. You know, like I said, if I was Real Breaking Nate's or PokeRev size, you know how much YouTube has to be paying them monthly? I'd just be having the best giveaways. It'd make these giveaways look like trash. If I was PokeRev, I'd be giving away first edition boxes. and second through 9th place or 10th place would have first edition packs unopened. I mean, come on. You know how much money he's making on a month? Oh my gosh. And yet he sells. I do. No, I ship to Australia. I thought somebody had asked me, do I ship to us? Boy, I hope that's Australia you're trying to spell there, but not. Fly all members to his place for a party. Oh my God. So, yeah. I mean, the bigger I get, the bigger the prizes, the giveaways are going to get. Hopefully, as long as I stay healthy, that's the key. I mean, if you've been watching me for a couple of years, you've seen me give away some really cool stuff. Really cool. You know, Van Gogh Pikachus. Yeah. Flying Charizards. I even had a Moonbreon I gave away. I ripped it. I had a 3-day giveaway and I put the Moonbreon on there and gave it away. I'm like, that's the only Moonbreon I've ever seen in person. Well, I've seen him in stores, but I've ever mined. Like, why did I give it away? But what the hell? It's only a card. A card store has asked me if I'd be interested in doing a meet and greet. It is weird. There's card stores I go, I've been in a line at a card store outside and a car drove by and I hear beep, beep, beep. Hey, Grandpa, which is like, huh? How do you know? You watch too many videos. And somebody said, I talk to people all the time about this. And somebody says, how many videos do you make a month? And I say, 350. And they're like, what? I go, yeah, 350 a month. Yeah. And not only do I put them on here, I put them on Instagram and TikTok too. Not 350 on Instagram or TikTok, but I put them on TikTok and Instagram all the time. And people always say to me, I just came over from TikTok or I just came over from Instagram. I got 14,000 followers on Instagram and a couple thousand followers on TikTok, I think. I'm not 100% certain. So this will be the last time I do this. Tonight's live giveaway on any video or short of mine, just say 5:15 before this live event is over. Say it as quickly as possible. And I would suggest saying it on 2 videos, this video and another video. This way, in case it doesn't come through here, for some reason, sometimes it seems like they don't come through here. But just say 5:15 2 times. And I'm going to go to a card show Sunday, and I'm going to pick out whatever first place is going to be. If I can find, I'll see a cool card, and I'll go, ooh, that's a nice card. I got to get that. And that's how it'll happen. I don't have a plan when I go to a card show and say, I'm going to get this or that or this or that. Except that one time I went to the card show last weekend and I said, I really want to get a Pikachu. I want to get a Pikachu box. And I found one. And I was like, thank God they had one because I didn't have a Pikachu box in the giveaway. So 4 minutes left. Does anybody have any questions? No, really. Yeah, once you walk through the door and then all of a sudden, well, it depends. Like the last time we were at that card show where my son's going to actually have it, Howard Johnson from the Mets, 1986 Mets was there. And so my son's a big Mets fan. He got a picture with Howard Johnson. He was just so thrilled. I met Hojo. Wow. So pretty cool. Yeah, when I walk into a door, I never know what to expect. Most of the card shows, if it's a mix of sports cards and Pokemon, it's mostly sports cards here in Jersey. But when I was out in Las Vegas for those, I did a couple shows out the Front Row Card Show. It was easy 60-40 or more Pokemon. There was a lot of Pokemon. And I did a big TCG card show here, and I love doing this. I have 3 display cases. So the first display case, I love filling it with Charizards, just putting 70 Charizards in there. And the door opens up to the card show. And I don't know if I had 70. I don't think I had 70. I probably had about 48. And a guy walks up to my table, and he's looking at the first case, and he's looking at it. He goes, these are all Charizards. I go, yeah. He goes, I've never seen that many. He goes, how many can I buy? I said, they're all for sale. Of course, I have a lot of Charizards. I have Charizards after Charizards. And I go, they're all for sale. I said, so you can buy as many as you want. He goes, can I get them all? I said, hell yeah. Literally, and I had more. So he took them all. I put them in a bag. He left. I refilled it because I had more. I didn't want to tell him. Because kids like Charizards. I give away Charizards. If you look at some of my old videos, you'll see me giving away Charizards to kids, boys. Girls like Eevee and Eevee's evolutions. I don't know why, but the guys like Charizards and Gengar. Oh, God. Oh, and I say to myself, I'm Gengar-ish. When I was young, I was probably a Gengar type. So just like a little imp. I think Gengar is I don't think Gengar is bad. I think he's just a little troublemaker. So it's I don't sell on YouTube. I don't sell or buy on YouTube. I wanted to make sure from the beginning I did not want any financial transactions of cards on YouTube. I did not want that to happen. So I don't sell or buy. It's kind of weird. And when I do a card show by myself, I can't do buys or trades because I'm all by myself. You tie me up for a half hour trying to do, and there's just so many people at these card shows. Oh my goodness. So it is now 8:00. It has come to 2 hours. I appreciate you all being here. And I thank you all for being here. And I thank you all for following me. And good luck on this TCG giveaway. I hope some of you win a box. But again, it's going to be, I'm already at about 4,000 entries. And I got one more day to go. And generally, the two busiest days are the first day and the last day. So I don't think I'll hit 5, but I think I'll hit 4,500. So I thank you all. I'm going to be on Sunday. If you just pop in, I'm going to be on Sunday for the people that couldn't make it Friday night. Because some people, here it's 8:00 now, but it's 5:00 on the West Coast and people are just getting out of work. And I'd like, I like to mix it up a little bit. So some people that can't see me at 5 can see me on Friday, can see me on Sunday. That's why I changed from Saturday to Sunday, because people said I can't see you on Saturday because of my religion. So it makes sense. So I thank each and every one of you, and the night has come to an end, and I need to take a break for at least an hour, and then we play Call of Duty. RPG Grandpa, that's me. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you all very much, and I'll see you in the next, but I'll see you on Sunday. I hope some of you win some of these boxes. I really do. I love the people that are here. I thank each and every one. You're the real hardcore fans, so thank you very much. This is Grandpa signing off. Take care now.